Howdy, everybody calls me Ciotti. Welcome to How to Make $1 Million. How do you make $1 million in motorsports? Start with 2. It's kind of the only way. Just getting the chat up here. Bear with me for a minute. And I'm exhausted. I'm going to try to do 2 of these 30-minute races, which will get us like $1.6 million, but I might not make it. Maybe we'll only do 1. We'll see. Either way, we'll hang for a little while. All right, let's put this in the right playlist. Sim racing streams, done. Upload thumbnail. Gran Turismo 7 thumb, and there we go. Save that. Give that a minute. All right, cool. So this is the race, World Touring Car 700. Maximum reward is $550,000, but then if you get a clean race bonus, you get 50% more than that, which ends up being $880, I think it is. Yeah, that makes sense. I know math. I'm going to try to do it with a 2017 Ford GT. I haven't even driven this car yet, and I don't know if it'll do this race or not, win this race or not. So we'll find out together. All right, there we go. Laptop's good to go. Let's jump into car settings and take a look. It looks like I've got Racing Hard on there. Let's make sure that I bought the intermediates. That's great. Oh, I've got the power turned down. Okay. So it's at 522 horsepower. That should be... We should be good here. That should be a low enough amount of power where I'm going to just assume that the car is going to be loose. That should be a low enough amount of power where I can get good enough fuel mileage to do at least 3 laps. Let's turn this all the way down to 20 to make it a little bit more loose on corner entry. These are very low. Let's turn these up for the sticky tires. And away we shall go. I'm going to again assume that the car is going to be loose, soften up the rear. All right, let's give that a shot. Stream Elements bot is running. How you doing, Stream Elements? All right. Wait, I forgot. For some strange reason, you have to hit the X button twice there. It's a 30-minute race. When the 30-minute timer runs out, you complete that lap, which it really depends. This is a race that typically gets rain, and if the rain is really bad, 4-minute lap times, 4-minute and change lap times become 6-minute and change lap times. Which really affects the number of laps that are in the race. This is a really fun race. Like, this is one of the 3 races that you can grind to make a lot of money. Like, you get a lot of money per hour for doing this race, basically. And it's a fun race, which is nice. I don't find the other 2 grinding races to be nearly as fun as this one. So this is going to be a paddle shift car, so we're not going to use the H pattern. Let's see what the 2017 Ford GT is like. Look at that wing. I think the wing is an air brake under braking. Let's find out. Yep. All right, so I need to get into... Yeah, we can't run it on full power mode. Let's put it to full lean, and we'll see what happens with the remaining laps. It's making some fun turbo noises. I have the semi-racing exhaust on it for some pretty blue burnt titanium exhaust tips to match the blue stripes. Okay, yep, I'm glad I softened up the rear of the car. It is a handful. Oh boy, okay, but it will also understeer. Good to know. All right, laps remaining is up to 2.4. And that should just continue to rise down this back straight, hopefully. And Oh no, it's down to 2.3. Well, so let's start short shifting the car. See if we can help that out a little bit. Wow, I can brake really late. Car's good on the brakes. Jesus. What's up, Air? Oh yeah, man. I grew up playing the original. I very specifically remember when the first Gran Turismo came out on the original PlayStation. I still have it, actually. And I just remember being so enamored that there were so many different cars and you could tune the cars, and I just absolutely loved it. And I played the shit out of the first, second, third, maybe the fourth. The fifth and sixth I skipped, though. The fifth and sixth came out when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I was doing real motorsport things, and just the sims weren't really good enough to like learn from at that point, so it wasn't like a training tool in the same way that it is now. And so it's a little bit of a handful on throttle in the slow speed stuff. My main concern is the fuel mileage, though. I'm gonna have to short shift this. So let's take a little bit of grip out of the front, add a little bit to the rear. PS2 can no longer play games. Also, Gran Turismo 1 is the best-selling game on PS1. Is it really? Not surprising. I actually don't know if my PlayStations work anymore. I have them here, PS1, 2, 3. They worked when I put them away in the box. I hope they still do. I'd actually be kind of sad if they didn't. Okay, so let's put some bar into the front, take some bar out of the rear, and then we're gonna add some rear. That's awful aggressive. We're gonna take away some compression damping from the rear. The big thing we're gonna do, though, is to bring this acceleration sensitivity way down on the differential. Let's bring it all the way down to 10, I think. And then I'm going to bring the braking sensitivity down too, because the car is not loose yet on the brakes. So we might as well kind of keep loosening that up until it becomes a handful, is usually what I do. This new wheel is so nice. The Alcantara is amazing. Let's try this again. Hold on. I'm going to pedal the car. There we go. Okay. So now I'm not railing up to the first corner with full fuel and anger and rage. So now we'll get a much better idea of what the fuel mileage is going to be like. And I'm also going to short shift the car. Kind of annoying to have to short shift these cars, certain cars that I run in this race, but it's actually kind of nice because if the pit strategy changes, you can just rev the car higher, get more power, run faster lap times. It's kind of nice, to be really honest, but it's like I want to wind the car all the way out. It sounds so much cooler when you wind it all the way out. So this race is filled with these Group 4 cars. You can win this race with a Group 4 car, but I find it to be much more fun to win this race with street cars. Where's that 200 board? There it is. Oh, that was a little late. Now we're good. Roll it through. Jesus, it's still a handful. Oh, God. All right, remaining laps are up to 2.9. We're good. All right, so we're going to be okay on fuel. I was short shifting the car, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll run the gears out more and more, and we'll see how things progress. It was a bit ambitious. Sorry, fella. Oh, good exit. That's nice. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on the weather. Is the big thing with this race. Once you figure out that you can make it on fuel, then you can kind of keep an eye on the weather. Usually the rain comes in on the 3rd lap though, so we're gonna stay on the, we're gonna keep an eye on the fuel in the bottom right corner until the end of the 2nd lap, then we'll start looking at the weather. Because if you get it just right, you can sometimes pit and put rain tires on just as the rain is starting, and the rest of the field will still be on slicks, and that pretty much guarantees that you win the race, which is kind of nice because, again, this is a grinding race. Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but this race is about making 880,000. This game, it's hard to make money in this game. Like, I really prefer not to play this game with the grinding tricks, although this is a fun race. But, oh, idiot. There are some unbelievably expensive cars that I want and kind of need to do certain like achievements in the game, so it's a part of it. All right, so I'm gonna have to short shift this much more. Man, it really eats fuel when you don't short shift it. Remaining laps are down to 2.2, so I think we'll just about get over the line. Was almost a mess. Yeah, I think we'll just barely make it over the line. You can usually run that flat, but some cars you can, some cars you can't. This might be one of the ones that you can't with. Wow, it'll spin them in 4th gear exiting a corner. That's brutal. That's a lot of horsepower. I mean, it's got a lot of power. Look at it. No, we're good. So we're at 2.1. Just did a big lift and coast for some reason. All right, so yeah, we're good on fuel. We're still at 2.1 and across the line. Okay, so it does need to be short shifted, but I ran it out for about a quarter of the racetrack and it was fine. And we're still at 2.1. There's 2.0. Okay, so we're gonna be all right. Just gotta remember to short shift it. We're going in. It was too late. That. Shift pedal on the steering wheel made a strange noise. Oh, look at the computer cars making mistakes. That was the Hyundai Genesis. What happened to the paddle? It's fine. Weird. Alright, up into 6th. Leader is 14 seconds out. That's not a good sign. Sometimes you can win the race on pit strategy in a car that's not really all that competitive, but not always. Sometimes the rain comes in at just the wrong time for that, and you have to win the race on pace. There's the rain. So we got to take a look at how green the rain is. We're looking for, there's a certain amount of dark blue spots where it'll start raining hard right away, and you want to try to cheat it and get into the pit and get on the wets. You know, they're 4+ minute laps, so that's plenty of time for, like, if you miss the pit entry, 4 minutes is plenty of time for the rain to come in and dump. And by the end of that lap, the slicks are a complete nightmare. This storm doesn't look that bad. There is that big chunk of dark blue there, which is scary, but then it's all green around it. That was terrible. Gap to leader is coming down though. I think I can run this lap with I think I can run the third lap with slicks. What's nice about running the third lap on slicks is that you'll then be fully out of fuel. If you pit at the end of this lap, you still have a full lap's worth of fuel. So yeah, it just limits you a little bit. I gotta figure out a way to get the car to yaw under braking. It's it doesn't want to turn in, and then I would rather have it be loose on the way into if it's going to be loose on the way out of the corner like that, I'd rather it also be loose on the way in, so that it doesn't rotate as I'm transitioning from brake to throttle. What's up, Tommy? Man, yeah, it is really understeering like absolute hell in those high-speed corners. 1.1, all right, perfect. So we're short shifting just enough. So we'll be good on fuel. And the rain looks, gotta make the decision right now. It looks fine. I think we'll be okay. We're gonna do one more lap on the slicks. As is everyone else. 7.9 to the leader. And we set the fastest lap. That's good. That's a good sign. This car is fast enough, basically. We just gotta make sure that I don't make any stupid mistakes. One of the biggest challenges in this race is that they're all full tilt Group 3 full aero race cars, and me bringing street cars in here, there's kind of no aero, so they're monsters through the, even though the computer typically doesn't go as fast through the corners as humans, right? These cars are downforce cars, so they'll dive deeper into the braking zone and go through corners faster, and that can catch you out. Because you can have that whole, like, oh, if you can do it, so can I. And that is what everybody thinks right before they drive off the side of a goddamn mountain. Alright, so this storm's going to be fine. It's mainly green. There's not enough dark blue, although here comes the rain. So we got to start pulling our braking zones back because it's wet. Careful on corner exits. Could just turn on traction control, but what's the fun in that? Oh god. We've got a Suzuki Swift in front of us. Not something you see often or say often. Oh, I'm in the suck. Look how much better they are on the brakes. That's where you can really see it in the braking zone. They'll go like 50 more meters before picking up the brakes, but then he'll get them every time here. Classically, so the old battle of Ford versus Ferrari way back when in the 24-hour races was between the Ford GT40 and I forget what models the Ferraris were, but much like what we've got right now, actually, the Ford GTs were monsters in a straight line, and then the Ferraris were lighter and better through the corners. So we are recreating that, and there is a Ferrari in the field somewhere. I already passed them, but there is I think it's a 458 Group 3 car. So little Ford versus Ferrari recreation. I'm considerably more brave on the brakes though than they are, and sometimes that'll make up for them being their cars being better. What's up, Chris? I don't really monetize anything, Robert. My monetization is asking you guys to support me by heading over to Patreon. YouTube takes too much. YouTube takes way too big of a percent to monetize, for it to be worth it to monetize anything, unless you're getting millions of views, but there aren't many people doing that. It's one of like the dirty little secrets of being a full-time content creator, is everybody thinks that they're going to make their money from YouTube monetization. But that is one of the worst things you can do. Oh, fuck me. It just won't. I think that's race over, to be honest. I should probably just bail. Jesus. So this is an example of... Oh, and I'm going to run out of fuel. No, I'm not. I'll be okay on fuel. This is an example of, yeah, staying out on the slicks for too long. I made the wrong call. And I just ran out of fuel. Oh, I'm going to hit him on pit entry, aren't I? That was bad. I should probably bail on this, but... I mean, they're all in the pits too. We'll see what the gap is like to the leader. What's up, Demo? Are they not putting slicks on? Are they not putting wets on? Although the computer cars are hilariously fast with slicks in the rain. Need all the fuel. Don't cross the line and get a 3-second penalty. Go, 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 friends. Come on. Oh, this is much better. And we're back. This car's hard to drive. It's a handful. Come on! Don't park it on the apex. Some shit I would do. Your computer, make it easy for me to pass. Don't be so AI-y. Come on. There we go. Yeah. We're gonna be alright. 23 seconds to the leader, we can make that up. It's already coming down like crazy. I just gotta make sure I don't, well, so, I mean, it depends. It depends on what these lap times look like. If... I don't know how many more laps we're gonna have. There's going to be either 5 or 4 more laps. If there's only going to be 4 more laps, I can run hard. Oh boy, we're going in. I can run hard the whole time. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, they're all on slicks. We're gonna be totally fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh man, handful. God damn. Don't kill me. Oh, look how bad they are in the braking zones. We're gonna make up a ton of time in this next section of the racetrack. Easy. Do not kill. This is pretty heavy rain, man. There's a little rain meter right below my face down here, and we're like bordering on hydroplaning. I gotta be kind of careful. I only have intermediates on. I didn't have full wets. This would be better on full wets. Just get on the brakes nice and early. Yeah, see, we're making huge amounts of time in these braking zones. I should really turn traction control on. It's really wet. Alright, let's hunt down the Viper and Vet. Watch how much time I eat up here in the braking zone. Whoa. Wow, I still managed to get the car stopped. That's ridiculous. I did half the braking with 2 in the grass. So I'm bouncing the throttle like that to see if it'll let go. It's a little trick from, it's kind of the opposite of cadence braking, where if you deliberately kind of spike the throttle and the rear wheel and the rear tires spin, now you know that you're at the limit of grip, versus if you just ease into it. A lot of times what will happen in the sim for me is that I won't notice that the rear is slipping. This is one of the reasons why I use this camera, so I can catch the damn thing rotating. Yeah, so if I ease into the throttle, a lot of times I won't see the rear end stepping out until it's too late. Whereas by stabbing the throttle like that, if the rear tires start to slip, I'll hear it. I'll hear them. See, that time I just caught it. But yeah, I'll hear them spin up. It'll rev faster than it should as they lose grip. Ooh, that might have gotten me a little track limit penalty. Look, we've put 11 seconds on the second place car because they didn't take wet tires. I think they're all going to pit in now and take wets. Although this, no, there's a big chunk of the storm coming. We'll see. So that was a 5-minute and 3-second lap. We've got 11 minutes left. So unless the rain gets worse, there's going to be 3 more laps here. Oh yeah, they're all pitting in to take wets. So this race is pretty much in the bag as long as I don't loop the car more than once. So I will do 2 more laps, take fuel, and then if I can... Oh, so that's interesting. The race is going to end. If I can build up enough of a lead, what you can do is you can just stop at the start-finish line and wait for it to click over to 0-0, and then you can just drive across the finish line, but you got to have enough of a gap. So we'll see what the gap is. I'm going to run hard. Because, yeah, so I can run hard now. Because I only have to do 2 laps and then pit. Worst case scenario, I have to do 2 laps right now, pit 2 more laps. Wait, no, I can't run hard. I have to make the gas last. Well, so I guess it's my choice now. I can either run hard now, or the last 2 laps I can run hard. The helicopter up there. Since the rain's getting bad now, I'm gonna fuel save now, and then maybe the last 2 laps we can jam. Although this is pretty serious rain. We might be there it is. There's the hydroplane. I hit a puddle. That would have hurt. Although that would have pushed you into your seat and you would have been totally fine. Oh man, the car's kind of hurt. Rear end of the car's hurt. It only stays fucked up for like 15 seconds, I think. I just wasn't paying enough attention to the track surface and I drove through a puddle. Now I am. There's another one. Jesus. Yeah, it is really slippery. And this storm is not blowing through. It's just sitting on top of us, dumping water. Athix says Rooptopia was insane. I'm so jealous, man. I kind of forgot about it. I can't really. I don't think I would have been able to afford to go anyway. But man, I would have loved to have gone. Although I don't know, it's very like racing specific. I mean, I'm sure I could have flown some freestyle in that gym in between races or before or after or whatever, and it would have been fun to hang out with people, but I don't know. There's another event at the end of February in Ohio at some airplane museum, so like the biggest airplane museum or whatever. And I feel like that might be a better thing to go to do some freestyling. I don't know. I gotta talk to Jesse about it. Easy, fella. Take it easy. Ooh, big, big slide coming through there. Oh man, I gotta fuel save like crazy this next lap. Or do I take fuel? There are 7 minutes left. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I'm definitely taking fuel. Because I'm not gonna make it till the end. So if I pit now, oh man, I can run hard, but I can't really run very hard with the rain like this. Okay, yeah, worst case scenario, there's 2 laps. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be 2 laps, so we're fine. Take fuel, and I can actually turn the fuel mix up a little bit. Rev the car out, and then we'll be even faster. We're gonna take the tire, the intermediates that are on it haven't worn down at all because it's wet. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna fuel it all the way up, and then we're gonna jam for 2 laps. There's not enough of a gap to the second place car to do a little trick where you wait at the finish line. OG from Infinity Loops destroyed his whoop. He was pissed he lost. What do you mean he destroyed his whoop? Heads, you mean? Or is OG a different person? Facecam for an update on the stream rig. The PlayStation doesn't let you. You can only use Sony's camera for it. And somebody did message me who ordered the face cam for me. They made an Instagram profile called Gangly Gang to contact me. I guess they wanted to be completely anonymous, which is really cool. I think that's super cool. I just love everyone. Everybody I meet in some way or another is like the coolest person ever. That's why I consider you guys friends. It's because, yeah, we're a big community. I also kind of don't like to feel like the one person that everybody looks to. I'd rather be like a member of a tribe where we're all doing stuff. We are all doing stuff. I'm just the idiot, like I've said many times, I'm just the idiot that got suckered into pointing the camera at himself. And that's fine, I'm willing to do that. That's something that I'm weirdly good at. So, hey, we can make some more power here. Let's go to fuel map 4. Oh, and the track's starting to dry out. That's nice. Let's run through here in 3rd for a little bit less power. Still looks pretty slippery. And away we go. Fuel mix 4. We're gonna rev it to the moon. A little bit of spaceship views for a minute. Oh, look at that. That's hot. Yeah, wow, it makes a big difference going up to fuel mix 4 and revving the car out. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Oh my god, I can't believe I got it stopped. Oh boy, I gotta tiptoe out of the corners. Alright, but we're up into 2nd. The Huracan is interesting. For some reason, it gets really good gas mileage, and it does this race as a one-stop. Basically, what that means for us is that once I get past them, the race is over. Because in order to do that, you have to fuel save. I purposely ripped it apart and stomped it. Why? What? OG is a different pilot for Infinity Loops. Ah, I gotcha. I thought Infinity Loops was just the name of Head's channel. What is it? It's like a group, I guess? Why did he do that? He was mad that he lost? What good does that do? Or was it being a dick? If the quad was being a dick, then I'm all for destroying it. Because sometimes I swear to God, you do, and Cricket has said this before, like sometimes you just have to retire a rig and just build a fresh one. 3.4 to the Huracan. We should have him in no time, and then, yeah, so there's 2 minutes and 27 seconds. There's no way we're not going to do an extra lap. So, yeah, we got 1 lap left. We'll get by the Lambo here. And then our last lap can be a little bit of a flyer because it is drying out. We're still on intermediates. Oh boy. So it's not going to be anywhere near the FTD fastest time of the day, but it'll at least be fun. Although I can't have too much fun because the Lambo is going to be close enough that if I fuck up, he'll get me. Oh, really? Come on now. I got all confused. I was changing the fuel mix. I was kind of annoyed by the penalty, and I just idled the car into that corner. Here we go. 1.8 laps for the fuel. I can probably just jump down to fuel mix too. Watch how quickly we dispatch this Huracan. It's just immediate. Oh, balls. That was stupid. That was stupid. Okay. Everything's fine. As long as we can keep it facing forward. Concentration face. Alright, so I gotta make sure, even though it's a 1 second penalty, the penalty line is in the worst possible position on this racetrack. That 1 second penalty is gonna become like a 2.5, 3 second penalty. So I gotta make sure I gap this fool. Flip to the 300 board. Get on the brakes a little early here. Yeah, the track's still very wet. That Lambo was probably right on top of me. Oh, easy, come on. Because they're so much better on the brakes. No, we're still good. What's up, go-kart? What's up, Paul McDonald? All right. Push the braking zone a little bit in here. Just about right, I think. Yeah. Actually, I actually pushed it even deeper than that. Truck must be drying out. It was threatening to twitch. My least favorite thing about mid-engine cars is how quickly they rotate. And they rotate from the like a point that's closer to the center that I just have a harder time catching. All right, so the gap is up to 5.7. We're going to be just fine. I just got to keep it together. 0.9 remaining laps of fuel. Let's run it on fuel mix 1. And all the power in the world. Full complement of angry, raging American horsies. 185 miles an hour. Let's get on the brakes a little early here. Good Lord. Let's pick it up some steam. Yeah, watch where this penalty line is up here. Not bad through there. Look where it is. It's like the beginning of a big long straight. Have to downshift to the third too. There we go. All right, now we're fine. 0.6 of a lap of fuel left. kill mode, 8-second gap, 7.7-second gap. Good. We're gonna be alright. And the track surface is drying out, so let's see if I can do this flat. Nope, 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 nope. This thing's a handful. And Fuel Mix 1 is really sucking down the gasoline. And that's all she wrote, friends. $880,000 is mine. I think I have it in me to do this race one more time. Oh, wow. That is as deep as you could possibly run into there, that's for sure. Ooh, buddy. Who ended up winning Utopia? Athix. I think I saw that they were doing the finals tonight. I wish I had something to drink down here. Let's see, is it 880? I think it's 880. 825. I'm bad at math. Hey. Hey, and since we're live streaming, I'll do all my gift ticket things. Look at this car. Look what a spaceship this thing looks like. My God. What a machine. What a machine. Ford, man. T-Dog, of course. What's he, 16? 17? Damn youngins. What's up, Raven? Athix, what's has anything changed with the builds this year? Did you see the stream today, by the way? You see any of the 32,000 kV 0702s? Man, they feel good. Those 0603s are super interesting. I'm gonna try all the props on them. I might even do a thrust test with them. I think I should do a thrust test with them. But I'm gonna try all the props on them to try to find a propeller that matches those 0603s. It's a shame it's such a low kV. Although, I mean, 26,000 is not low kV, but compared to the other ones, it's lower. Hoping for answers, aren't we all? So many people were flying Acro now, it seems. That's pretty cool. I forget that... oh, God, spinal fluid, like Jesus. I forget that not everybody does. I forget about Horizon and Acro modes. It's just not on my radar. I should try it. I haven't flown with the accelerometer in... Good God. I can't remember the last time. I really can't. All right, here we go. Here's a 6-star parts ticket. This is exciting. This will be a part that you can't buy. Hopefully it's for a car that is not dumb. Come on, give me something. Oh, that's stupid. Stupid carbon ceramic brakes. They're no better than the regular brakes. They just look cool. That stinks. That's for a A86, so that's pretty worthless. 6-star relay ticket for an engine. Come on, be one that I don't have. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Swapped out frames with the gyro dice. Yeah, that sounds about right. Is that just a regular VQ? Or is that a different one? GTR Nismo. Interesting. That might be an engine I haven't gotten before. GTR Nismo. Hold on. I'm too curious. Let me pick one of the cars. I have gotten a VQ before and swapped it into something. Let me see if it's called the Nismo engine. I'm dying to know. The VQ is in... Is it in the 205? That ain't it. But that's nasty. That's fucking hot. That's hot. Oh god, I love this game. That right there, that is a perfect example of why I keep coming back to this game. Yes, Assetto Corsa has much more accurate physics, but little stuff like that is really just magic in this game. Ooh. No, that's the 2J. That's the 2J engine swap that goes in there. Oh man, where the hell is it? Where's the car that I swapped the VQ into? It's a hatchback, and I think it's a French hatchback. There it is. I was right. Nope. Italian. That's the VQ. All right, let's see. What's that engine called? VR38 DETT. Okay, so cool. This is a different engine. This is a new engine swap that I just got. That's pretty cool. Look how hot that is. Come on now. RC Roscoe says, is the ripsqueak still baddest for ripping around the house? If not, what is? The outside of the house, yes. Unfortunately, you can't find the ripsqueak frames. BQE has been kind of down and out for a couple of years now, so I don't really know of a great 3-inch frame at the moment, to be honest. There's a Quad Mula 3-inch frame, but it's awful heavy. Yeah, I don't have a great suggestion, unfortunately. I do have my own 3-inch frame that'll help that, but yeah, it's not gonna be ready for a while. Let's go back into gifts. Another engine ticket. Let's see what we get here. I'm Google searching the engine swap list. Oh man, another 2J. I've gotten a whole bunch of 2Js already. I have all the cars that use the 2Js. That's kind of disappointing, but at least I got one engine that I don't have already. All right, so let's see. I'm here on GT Planet. Thank God for forums. Nissan. Oh man, nope. It is just the regular VR38. Oh, that sucks. Oh, although there are a bunch of new cars that you can put it in now, so that's pretty cool. So you can put it in the Lancia Delta that we were just looking at, but you can also put it into a couple of Nissans. Nissan 180 or the 300Z. Very cool. Oh my God, very, very cool. All right. So then what about the Toyota? Are there any other cars you can put the 2J in? Sorta, but not really. You can put it into an S15. All right, cool. How hot does your wheel get? Do you use high force feedback? I use force feedback at 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, 6 out of 10 rather. To preserve its life, and also there's really no benefit to running it full tilt. Just makes my shoulders hurt after a while. I thought this was a 6. Oh, that's a lot. That's like 1 million, I think. That's kind of nice. Yeah, that's great. Okay. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Alright, so those are the big ones. Let's knock these out. That'll give me 10,000 each, probably. Or a car that I don't want. Well, I wouldn't mind at 458, but no. Instead, it's going to give me the minimum. 30,000. Ooh, I'm rich, bitch. Let's keep going. Oh, yeah, Raven. The Super B is a nightmare. Yes, the minimum. I was just hoping for the minimum. The Super B pads are absurdly small, and unfortunately that flight controller has a terrible reputation for reliability. Mine blew up within 20 batteries. Well, I'm gonna get an engine. Nope. That should be a good amount, though. 50? 500. Oh, wow, okay. Digging that. I see Raska says, what about for inside? Small, like 2 inches or so. Okay. For inside, it's Tiny Whoop. You're going to build the absolute lightest weight possible Tiny Whoop. For the last, like, 6 months, every Whoop Wednesday has been filled with the ultimate freestyle Tiny Whoop build. So tons of flight footage for you. We're playing with them today as well on the stream. It's basically just a Mobula 6 ELRS, and then you swap the motors over to Tiny Whoop 0702 30,000s, and you swap the frame over to the Meteor 65. I also have a build guide for that on Joshua's website, FPV Know-It-All, in the Tiny Whoop section. It's the cheap and easy build. And everything is in there except for the motor swap, because the good motors go in and out of stock. So, all right, come on, let's get the 5 and 3,000 gifts out of the way here. Come on. Had to unbridge a cap. Yeah, that's where the fun begins. Oh, a Civic I already have. Now I can make one of them wide body, I guess. The FK. Pretty impressive car, I'll be honest. Although, man, the brand new one, not this year's, but last year's Civic Type R was spacecrafts fast. Jesus. Oh, give me that Bugatti. Oh no, it's just a GR3. It's cheap. What's that, 10? 30? Thanks for nothing. Ooh, there's another 6-star down there. RC Rasco says, do you have a RTR to buy? I want to play kind of like now. I do not. No, I don't really have the budget to do that, unfortunately. 10,000. Alright. Yeah, like I wanted so badly last night when I was doing an order on Get FPV to snag like 3 or 4 or 5 of the AIOs, but I just can't afford it. Which is fine. Because I also, like, I don't know of a place where you can get the camera and the canopy all in one hit. And so it's really like, even though the motors it's going to come with are going to be useless, like just buying an entire Mobula 6 ELRS is the move. Because you get the AIO, the canopy, and the it's super annoying. All right, here's another engine for engine swaps. Let's see what's up. Oh man, this would have expired soon. I'm glad I got it. Come on. Something new that I haven't gotten before. Please, 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 please. I think that's a new one. I think you can put that in the MR2. Wait, I have the page up. Audi R8. Yep, you can put it in the MR2 or the TTS. I might have already put one in the MR2. Maybe not, though. Alright, 2 more. Not Roscoe. I just have everything. Like, I have everything that. Did that just give me a 370Z? That's a 350Z. No, it's a 380. I guess it's 370Z that Amuse tunes and then calls it a 380. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah, no, that's a... I mean, here's the thing, though, man. Mine are, like, whooped. Like, I've been slamming mine into the hardwood for, like, 6 months. So I don't, like... And tiny whoops are so easy to build. Oh, the other thing you're going to do is switch it over to BT 2.0. Yeah, I would feel weird trading you or selling you one of mine just because I've abused them so bad. I mean, they fly great, but yeah, they've just been absolutely abused. All right, so we're gonna do that race again, but I'm gonna pick another car for it. So we want something. What I like to do is take something that's around like 650, 660, 670, and then I'll put the racing hard slicks on it, and usually that'll bring it up to 700 performance points is the limit for this race. So let's I could engine swap something and then use that for this race. What were the other cars that VR38 will go into? The Lancia 180SX Type X. 180SX. Sylvias are fun, but... And then there's the 300ZX, which is interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. The Nissan Silvia touring car. So I have that. Let's see what engine's in it. Where the hell is it? There it is. That's an SR, isn't it? Sounds like an SR20. Yeah, it is. It is. So, we can put the R35 engine into this. That's super kind of fun. SRs just sound so bad. Actually, I think what I'd rather do is buy another one. Maybe? Maybe? The other options are putting it into a 300Z. Let me look at what the 180, the 96 180SX is. Let me see what livery I have on that car and if I've wide-bodied it yet. Because if it's already wide-bodied, maybe I'll put it into that. So I'm looking for a 180. 1996 180. Where the hell are you? Man, it's so nice to be able to sell cars now. Like this is now like a proper collection. Like these are all the cars. I like all of these cars now. Like up until a very recent update, you couldn't sell cars in this game, so you'd have all these weird cars that didn't represent you. Didn't represent who you really are. Where the hell is the 180? If it's down this far, it's going to need a ton of parts to get it up to 700 performance points, which is kind of annoying. Do I not have it, or is it already up really far? And I skipped it up here. Could it be one of these ones that's got a big, crazy engine swap already? Did I just miss it? Yeah, where the hell is it? There's the S15 over there. What is it, an S13? 1996, is that an S13? God, I forget. There's the 94, okay. There's the S13, the 88. Here it is. Wait, no, that's not it. I'm looking for the 96. Where the hell is it? There it is. No. No, that's not it. That's the Sylvia. I'm looking for the 180. The 180 being the American version. Different headlights, different taillights. There's the S15. So here's the 300Z. So I could put it into this, which is kind of cool, but I don't know. The 300Z is... I don't love it that much. Here's the 180. Oh, okay, and it's got this... So it is wide-bodied, but it has this Strom livery on it from... this is David from Drift Games' car, I believe. But it's cool. But I don't know. I already have it swapped into the Lancia, so it's this. Nah, we're putting it into the Group 3 car, and then we're gonna run that in this race. This will be fun. What the hell just happened? Why did it back me all the way out? RC Resco, if you're still in here, message me what is in that build. But if you really want to do it, but you got to understand that like it's not perfect. Like it every once in a while, like it'll drop an arm because they're just my rigs are just beat. But they fly great. You can like I've been flying them every Whoop Wednesday and a lot more often than not actually. So you can see exactly how they fly. They're all built identical. No promises though. Okay, so compatible. There we go. So it loses a wow, it gains weight. Oh, that's interesting. All right, there it is. These are all the other ones that I've got. Just waiting on homes. Okay. Cool. So that's fun. So that puts it up to 703 performance points. I can take some of that out. Well, let's do it now. So it's on racing hards. I have the intermediates and the wets. Great. So I just have to pull a little power out. Or I can take some downforce out. Look at... I'm putting a lot of front downforce in and I'm taking a lot... So I guess this car is understeery, basically. But I think I was tuning this car back before I really understood how to tune. So if I pull some of this downforce out, that'll bring the performance points down. And then I won't have to remove much power. Although, you know what? I might as well add the downforce back because I think it's got so much power that I'm going to have a hard time... Oh, I gotta buy the damn thing. I'm gonna have a hard time making the fuel last. So wait, so no, yeah. So if it's loose, I'm actually, or if it's understeering, wow, yeah, no, okay, I was really working hard to get the damn thing to turn in. It looks like. So let's do that. And so I've got the rear softened up. So I guess on the throttle it's still wanting to rotate. Maybe not. Oh man, I've got this thing set up weird. I'm gonna even that out. Oh yeah, I'm working. It won't turn in. I'm working really hard to get it to turn in. That's a little drastic there. Let's do that. So okay. I might have too much camber on the front. All right, and it's got a whole bunch more front downforce than rear. So I need to buy the power limiter. and then we'll be good to go. We can buy it in the little race shop here. Let's go, as the kids say. It's time. Good God, it's 11:20. Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Here it is, race shop. Okay, power restrictor, ballast, car settings, and we're just gonna pull a little horsepower out. Great, 699.15. Everything else looks fine. Oh, I wonder if you can buy. Oh, it looks like you can. Wow, you can make a bunch of power with this. Not for this race though. Let's do it. Raven 87, the beta FPV AIO is one that all the racers are running, which is shocking to me, but I think it's because the Happy Model VTXs don't output exactly 25 milliwatts, and so they end up bleeding all over each other. But yeah, it's staggering to me that they run external VTXs, because that's just a bunch of extra work, and yeah, it's a pain. I'm sticking with the Happy models. I've had such good luck with them so far. All right, here we go. All right, leaned it out. Let's see what the fuel usage looks like. Turns in okay. All right, so now I got to remind myself that I'm driving a downforce car now. I can dive into the braking zones really deep and stick with these guys through the corners. Remaining laps 2.9. Wow, okay. These cars are really fun to drive. There's so much less of a handful than the street cars. Way more composed. I gotta start short shifting it. Oh geez, it only has 6 gears. Oh, it's geared really short. Why is it geared so short? Oh man, it's gonna munch up all the fuel. This ain't gonna work. I'm already down to 2 remaining laps of fuel. Oh god. Alright, we need to put a gearbox in the car. I can't have it sitting at 11 billion RPMs all the way down the streets. It's just going to use all the fuel. Man, it's hard to find the Happy model here, to be honest. I think Get FPV is the only place that has it right now. Yeah, I have to back out to buy a gearbox for this. Why is it geared so tight? That's weird. Short, not tight. Come on. Come on. Back. Come on. Go. Tuning shop, and I'm not going to buy the super crazy transmission because it's too goddamn loud. The fully customizable racing transmission is just, it's got all kinds of gear whine. This is the one that I prefer. Oh, and look at that. It took my performance points way down. Which is weird because it's kind of annoying. Is there any weight reduction that I can do? I would love to be able to make this thing lighter. So I don't need more power. All the stuff that I can buy is power related. I need more fuel economy. No, there's nothing I can buy. What I could do is run it on the medium tire, and then that'll let me take a bunch of power out. Because it's got plenty of power, we just need to make it run 3 laps per tank of fuel. So, wow, you can do a lot of mod. You can do all the mods to this engine. This could be like a 1,000 performance point car if I bought all this stuff. I will buy all this stuff because I'm going to buy another one of these cars. But for right now, we're going to leave it where it is. And we're going to take a little bit more power out. That'll bring me down below 700. And we can try this race on medium tires. We'll see what... I mean, we're only getting 3 laps worth of fuel. So the medium tires will be totally fine. Raven 187 is digging 35mm props for outside whooping. I wish they made bi-blades. I really, every time, the bi-blades on the tiny whoops are just magic. I think it's because we still don't have motors that are quite powerful enough, so the fact that the bi-blade props are lighter, it really allows the PID loop to just jam. And in the thrust tests I've done, it doesn't make any less power with the bi-blades. It's significant. I mean, it's a couple grams here and there, but... Oops. Oh, come on now. Alright, we're back. 700.46. Let's take this down one more hit. 699.12. There we go. Hold on. Let's make sure there's enough gear in it. We're going to go up to 320 kilometers an hour. I think that's the right number. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Should be good. Hit start twice for some reason. What's up, Jason? What's up, 661? 661. What's going on at the Whooptopia? Ugh. This is going to be the last one. I'm tired. I heard T-Dog won. Of course he did. What's he, 17? Kids, man. T-Dog is the Min Chan Kim of Tiny Whoop Racing, it seems. It's only 8:30 there. It's 11:30 here. I'm usually not tired until 5 a.m. Oh, what'll happen is in 10 minutes I'll no longer be tired again, then I'll get wired. Oh shit, I have it on full power fuel map. That's not gone well. I'm so bad at driving and adjusting the car at the same time. It's kind of ridiculous. Here we go. All right. No. Why are you on 5? Come on. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to keep an eye on the remaining laps so I can see if I have to and how much I have to short shift this. It looks like I am going to have to short shift it. Oh man, 6th gear is not very long still. Oh man, I got to exit out one more time. I can't, it can't sit like that down the straight. Why is the... Man, the gearing seems really short. Alright, one more change. I'm going to do this race and then we out. Races are all really close, that's pretty cool. We're going to go up a bunch on this. So I'm going to go up to, like, Christ, 350 kilometers. That way it'll bring that top RPM down quite a bit. So it's not getting horrible gas mileage down the straight bits. God, you know, I'm going to go up... No, let's leave it there. Kind of want to go up to 360, but that might be too far. Here we go. This livery is so cool. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna get a penalty for that, aren't I? Looks like I got away with it. That's kind of cool. No. Take it easy, fella. .6 laps remaining. Oh. I wasn't sure if I was going to clear, if I'm honest. Alright, stop revving it all the way out. Although remaining laps is up to 2.6, that's really good. We'll be fine. 6th gear is in the middle of the rev band. We're getting up there. Oh boy. Oh no, and I can really wait a lot longer to brake because now we're in a downforce car. Remaining laps 2.7. Alright, we'll be fine. Away we go. Let's do this. We'll run all the way down this straight behind the NSX. This will save a ton of fuel. No, stop it. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Wow, I've got a lot more top end than they do. What? Where? Why? What? What was that? What's that about? What the hell track limit that I... Was that from the beginning of the race? It's a second and a half, though. That's pretty harsh. What the shit? Let's just make sure... Oh, God. Remaining fuel's down to 2.4. Oh, I can push that way farther. Gotta get it together in these braking zones. That's where this car's gonna be fast. Really. Fuel save here. Oh, blow-off sounds are cool inside the car. Let's hear what it sounds like up here. That's actually sequential gearbox sounds. But there's a cool little... Here they come. Can't see him in the rearview. I can see him in the mirror, though. There's a big sticker over the back windshield. Back window, rather. See you in the side view mirror. Man, I love using the in-car view because you get the mirrors. Oh, man, I overslowed like crazy there. I'm so used to doing this in the street cars. It's completely different with aero. Wow, it's really fast through here. Oh my God. That was ugly. But I saved it. Alright, remaining laps 2.1. Cool, we're gonna be good. Fuel save here and there. And then see how aggressive I can be here. Yeah. Easy. Don't kill. Alright, good. Let's keep an eye on the weather. And figure out when we're going to change tires. Probably do this flat because of the downforce. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, God, that understeer. I was kind of sloppy, admittedly. 8th out of 20, 15 seconds to the leader. Jesus, that's a big gap. Usually, that gap is a lot lower by now. What's going on, I wonder? It's coming down, though. I should be able to go a lot faster if I start driving the car properly. And I'm going to draft all the way down this straight bit. This will save a bunch of fuel. Actually going to lift here. Screws in his wake. Alright, great. That's a perfect little chance to fuel save. Got it. Good to go. Might as well run them down here too. Put it in 6th and lug it. Oh wow, now it's still faster than the 6th. Good. 300 board, 200 board. I don't think I'm going to stay behind him anymore, though. Maybe I should have not put much distance on him. That was maybe a mistake. It's okay, though. There's a little distance on him. Okay. We're good. Here comes the rain. Oh, and it looks bad. I think I'm going to pit at the end of this lap. There's a big piece of yellow in there that's scary. Yeah, that rain's bad. I'm going to pit in early for full wets, actually. And that'll pretty much make this race for us. We might even be able to do the little trick at the end of the race. That storm's moving in too. Let's use up the fuel. Look at the HUD, not driving. I'm trying to add power, and I'm driving very slowly in the process. Fuel. Medium tires are holding up fine, so that's kind of good, although I think with this storm it doesn't really matter. Jesus Christ, it hauls through there. Oh God, I got that way wrong. And there's the rain. Here we go. Wow, this car puts power down. Alright, back up to fuel mix 6. Oh, look at the Swift is getting tires, is getting wets. We've got a little race on our hands. Okay, we're going full wet. We're going to fill it all the way up with fuel. What's up, Double A? Shoot Gun said hey. There's also racing cars in the stream. Nice. Positive pirate at the BT 2.0 plug. God. The coolest livery ever. Alright, here we go. Full wets. The front part of the storm looked really bad. If it's just a narrow storm cloud, we're kind of screwed. I'm going to get the hell out of this view. I drive much better out here. Wets are. This car seems pretty well behaved, but I don't want to loop it. The first 10 seconds of the rain. Oh yeah, this is a big ass storm. Should be good. I think this is a good tire choice. Away we go. 50. Oh my God, there's a 58-second gap to the leader. This ought to be interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. I need to make sure I make the fuel last too, so I can't just... Hopefully we win on pitch strategy. He says as he bashes into the back of a Mazda 6. Oh my God. Oh, when I heard the engine, shit. Alright, for the next like 10 seconds, we're gonna have no power. Let's try to block. And it should come back right around now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, please, give me back. Give me back power. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, now the engine's better. It's easy to think that, like, oh yeah, I'm on full wets in the rain, it'll be fine. No, still wet. Oh, come on! Really? Well, hopefully it's not just me that's going to be having that issue. And I think that's true because the guys behind me have not overtaken me. The storm is so bad. Shit. I gotta start short shifting the car though. We're gonna run out of fuel. Yeah, look at the gap to the leader. Came all the way down from a minute and something to 50 seconds. They're struggling bad. Let's go get them. Everybody's having a hard time. Shift to it. Shift to it. Yeah, I mean, that's the point of a simulator, Shane, right? Is to... You know, this is... Like... I can't afford to do this for real anymore. There's the lead group. Look at them. The lead group is doomed. They're all on slicks. They're all on slicks. Bye, boys. All right. This race is ours. I can probably even do dumb shit and still win this race because... When I get past this little group, we're just gonna drive away. Yeah, this scratches the motorsport itch. I was my main obsession and hobby and everything in life was autocross and track days in my late 20s and a lot of my 30s, mid-late 20s, and then a lot of my 30s, and. When I moved south initially to Charleston, yeah, it just became way more difficult to make money. Like living in the Northeast, it's very easy to make a lot of money. My experience in the South is quite the opposite, and so I had the first thing to go was motorsports, and but luckily. Which was sad because I absolutely love it and I'm really good at it and blah, 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 blah. I've put a large chunk of my life into learning to be a good instructor that can help other people go really fast. And in the process of doing that, you learn to go a lot faster. But luckily, nowadays, between GT7 here and Assetto Corsa, there are commercially available simulators that are really, really good and really emulate the real thing pretty accurately. And so yeah, I can come here on the simulator and for practically no money keep my tool sharp and just it's part practice, part just straight up fun. But yeah, those like Forza style just bash into everything games. That's not, you know, like real car people aren't into that. Although I guess you could be. I mean, it depends on what kind of a car person you are. If you're just into like show cars and stuff, that's, you know, I can see that crowd being into that kind of thing. But anybody that's into like proper actual motorsport will tend to gravitate towards these hardcore sim games. On the PC, there's even more options. Yeah, this isn't like a video game to me. This is a full tilt simulator. Like, I just come in here and like right now I'm playing this as a video game. I'm doing a race that gets me a lot of money so I can buy more cars. But typically what I do in this game is just come in and just basically do my own little track day. I'll like put a bunch of cool cars on the track and just go out and drive and just lap. That's like primarily what I use this and Assetto Corsa for. The rain's really bad. Let me look at the radar again. Oh yeah, we're right in the dark blue area. I have to start looking for puddles. It's getting very light. Oh boy, that was cool. I was able to feel it getting light through the steering wheel. And just play with the braking to keep it from locking up and spinning. It's moments like that are very surreal for me because because that's like, I don't have to think through that. Like the muscle memory that I have from doing it for real just turns on in moments like that and like this that I'm in right now. And that's like crazy that they can, oh wow, I'm a minute ahead of the rest of the field. Yeah, that's absurd that they can do that in a video game that is sold in fucking Target. Alright, let's find that dry line. It really isn't a dry line. There's one there. Nice and early for this. And I'm starting to get better at using my ears. One of the things that I have a hard time with, and all like folks that have done this shit for real and then get into the simulator, one of the problems that we have is that senses are like, we use our inner ear to sense G-force, and we're used to that, and they're doing this for real, right? So we use the feeling of G-force to tell us when the car is rotating. Well, when you go in the sim, you don't get that anymore. So we lose sensory input. And so, like, for example, one of the things that replaces it is you got to use your ears to listen for the tire squeal, and you listen to the pitch of the tire squeal to figure out if you're at the limit, close to the limit, at the limit, or beyond the limit. And also you can kind of hear if the rear tires are starting to slide versus the fronts. Ooh, boy. Whereas what's really cool is like the sim drive, like Jimmy Broadbent, for example. He started in sim racing. He never really did it for real. And now that he's got a real seat in a real race car, he's performing really well. Because for him, he's gaining sensory input, right? Like all of his training has been to use less sensory input and still go really fast. So now he's got the added sensory input of G-force, and right out of the box, he's like getting Rookie of the Years and winning races, and it's super impressive. Oh, that was nice. Just got it ever so slightly rotated on the brakes there, and then carried that brake through the corner. So, Jesus Christ. So I should have pitted there and taken fuel. There are going to be 2 more laps. And I'm in one of those 2 right now. But I can't push because I'm limited on fuel, so this is a mistake. But there's 1 minute and 13 to the second place car, so we're going to be fine. We're actually going to do that trick where at the end of, not this lap, at the end of the next lap, we're going to stop at the start-finish line and wait for the race counter to drop down to 0, and then we'll just go right across. I think there's enough of a gap to the rest of the field to be able to do that. Man, taking that, I took all the differential out, not all of it, but I took a bunch of braking differential ramp out of it, and now in the rain it's really loose. It's all over the place on the brakes. Kind of fun though. Thrustmaster shifter is absurdly expensive. I could not justify buying it, so I put it on my Amazon wish list. My parents got it for me for a holiday. Oh god, I'm off the dry line. But yeah, it's, I mean, although I will say this, it's too much money, but it's incredibly well built. So like I wish there was a slightly less well built shifter that was $100 less. But when I got it and I took it out and started using it, I was like, oh, this is why it's so expensive. And to be honest, like, so for me, the sim rig is mine, so like I'm a little bit lighter on it. But when people come over and hop on the sim rig, they like slam gears. So it's kind of nice that it's really well built, because it's weird to be like, hey, like be gentle on the shifter. Like when the 3D printed mount was cracking, I had to play that game. Patrick was coming over, and I was like, all right, you got to be super gentle on the shifter. And it was just like annoying. Like I don't want to have to tell somebody that it's that. I just want them to be like, here, get on the sim rig and just thrash. It's fun. Kind of a part of the point. I'm super excited. Patrick is probably going to get the pretty much identical sim rig setup, and that'll be awesome. We can we can play some SnowRunner together. Got a little lobby going in here. I wish more of you guys had PS4 and or were into racing games. Whew. Am I gonna make it on fuel? Yeah, 0.4. We're good. Oh, I might not be able to do the little trick. I might need to do 2 more laps after this. Regardless, we're pitting in now. Careful. The apron was real slippery. I also got up and over it, which does not help. Go, go, go! Okay, so let's take a look. 6:16. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I got away with murder on that one. 6 minutes and change. No, the tires are fine. I'm going to leave the wets on, so don't change, and I'm just going to take fuel. I'm going to fill it all the way up with fuel, and then I can fire it up proper. The load cell brake is super cool. Upgraded motors but haven't installed yet. I just want to do that fan mod. I've been meaning to just do the fan mod. I want this to last as long as possible, because I've already had situations where with really high performance point cars, I can feel the motor start to fade in this, like halfway through the lap. Halfway through the race, rather. Halfway through the race. Wow, there's still 1 minute and 26 gap to the second place car. Although, wait, no, I think that's going to recalculate in a second. So we are at 5 minutes and 9 seconds. That last lap was 5:05. I think I can do the trick. I'm gonna fart. I should have maybe taken intermediates, but whatever. We'll put the power up to full beans, and we'll be good. I really like the feel and the size of this Sparco 383 steering wheel, but the little directional pad on it sucks a big bag of dicks. It's hard to get it to just go to the side. A lot of times when you want to go left or right, you go diagonal, and it like goes into the next menu and like changes your fuel mix. Like, no, stop. Oh, I don't have enough gear for this much power. Jesus. All right, 56-second gap to the second place car. So we got 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the race. 55-second gap. We're a minute and 30 into this lap. We're probably going to run a 5-minute lap. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes 20. And then the end of the race is in 3:50. So that's a 30-second gap, and I'm 54 seconds ahead. Yeah, so I think we can do the little trick to not have to run an entire extra lap. Oh, cool! This is the first time I'll be getting to do this. This is how you maximize your amount of money made per hour. Paul McDonald with a $5 super chat. Thank you, dude. Thank you, brother. He says, thanks for all you do, bro. My pleasure, my man. So this is going to be it, friends. I'll see you guys again tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Kind of doesn't matter, because I'm going to just sit it on the start-finish line anyway. Away we go. With the power turned up, I'm carrying so much more speed going into the corners that I'm forgetting to adjust my my braking point, the point where I pick up the brakes. This thing hauls with this Nismo engine, and I have it limited down a little bit. Jesus. Oh, this is cool. There are 3 different sound mixes. One in the roof view, one in the chase view, one in the in-car, and the front bumper. When I remember, I give you guys all 3. Because the sounds in this game are pretty incredible. Wow, we chewed through some fuel. Holy cow, at full tilt, this thing will barely do 2 laps. Oh shit. There's a minute and 9 left and they're only a minute and 2 behind. Oh shit. Well, luckily I have enough fuel. Oh man. I'm still gonna try. I might as well try. Oh, this car's manual? Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. What's gonna happen? 22 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I think we're good. Hey, we did it! Oh no, I missed second. That was great. That was super fun. I love it. Like a drunk monkey. Thanks for hanging, friends. I'll see you guys. Wait. All right, cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 10. Be good. Later. Wait, what do I do? Well, here you go. Here's the reward. Yay! 825,000. We made over $1 million tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging. Bye-bye! I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.